Why, I think it's working now. If I'm correct. I'll share on Twitter real quick, but I apologize for being late. I was having trouble with my streaming shit, so I apologize. Stream. You probably hear my typing because I have a loud ass keyboard. It's okay though. You hear everything. This shit is fire. Hopefully the music's not too loud though. Hopefully I can be heard. Hopefully I'm not silent. If you haven't seen, I haven't posted this on Twitter, but it's not the actual thing, so I should have probably done a little more progress before I did it out, but I was doing some of it last night. Currently, I have the audio turned off because it's distracting and it causes issues with my headphones. But I don't really need it because I'm kind of following the timing that I already set up. It turned down this music slightly. The frick is this shit?
Music jam takeover.
Turn off, bro. Oh, really? There is an echo? Well, that sucks. I can't really do much about it. Other than maybe tinker a little bit. Alright, let me know in a second if you can hear me. Can you hear me, or am I just silent? Because I tried to check to make sure that I didn't have something like wrong with my audio. Can't quite tell you why. I don't know if it's still an issue or whatnot, but oh. So it's good now. Okay, thank you. I swear OBS just gives me problems constantly. It's better that I'm a little quiet, to be honest, because I don't want to overwhelm people. Is it still there though? No echo? I guess, mostly fine. Hopefully it just doesn't, like, come out of my headphones into my mic, because I can't really control that. Genuinely, I don't know how many people are watching right now, because I can't check, so I'll just assume, like, basically one person or something. Hello. Oh my god, the egg. No. I almost grabbed the wrong thing, but I currently have this part off. When do I have this on? Probably need to just do it right here. Just gonna, yeah. There we go. I can see what you're typing. I just don't have, like... It's just that I had to go between OBS and whatnot. But yeah, I decided last minute to make a Ralsei Shy Kai. The only progress I made last night other than talking. What the hell is it doing here? Whoa. Oh, okay, goddamn. I don't exactly have... Guess I'm not doing that. Where is it? This is the basic designs. I decided to go and be really dumb about it. For whatever reason. Seriously, last second decision on making her else stay. I can't tell you how many hours I spent on this. It wasn't actually that bad, but obviously these were copy and pasted from each other because I just cannot bother. But I'm probably gonna close that. And meanwhile, I just do this. Alright. It's also, for the sake of clarity, yeah, that's better. So now if I expand this part, it's a lot of goddamn frames. Sweet. It's just, for now, it's like, that's all I really have done, other than the rest of it, which was already shown off to the people of, the actual server. It's not that long of a scene, to be honest, so it shouldn't be terrible, but I'm one for putting unnecessary detail into everything I do. But it's like the gayest scene I could have picked, and I couldn't believe it was open. So to God, this music is so loud. Oh my god, okay, that's better. Thank you. Keep hearing there's an echo. I can't quite, yeah, thank you, Propeller, by the way. Let's see. I think it gets better when I turn off one of the audio things, so it just... Oh my god, hi Mario Movie Replayed, hi, 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 hi. Yeah, I don't have it on super high quality right now for X, but that's because it destroys my computer otherwise. Can people even hear me, bro? Can people even hear me? Am I just like talking into a void right now? I genuinely can't tell. I don't know how to raise the audio output other than just like making it way too high. Don't know if that's better. Because I kind of put it on low on purpose because it was just... Otherwise I thought it would be too loud, to be honest. I've had that problem in the past. Yeah, okay. It was an audio track thing. Thank you for letting me know, because like I don't like that crap. I'm very sorry. But yeah, this is about the progress I have right now. I still have to do a lot of trying in between. I'm on like the animatic portion basically. One second. Let's see if the audio comes through from Clip Studio. It may not, but...
Being with a mustache wearing an identical outfit with a hat with the letter of his first
God.
name on it? Because I don't outfit with...
Jeez. Sometimes Clip Studio's audio whacks out on me.
You think I know every human being with a mustache wearing an identical outfit with a hat with the letter of his first name on it? Because I don't.
Thank you. I heard this so much. I don't know how... God, that feels so loud. I swear to God, Clip Studio has the loudest audio. Like, when you put it in, you have to be careful, or else your ears are just gonna get blasted. I've had to edit audio to be quieter, or else I'd just... my ears would just give out. Go deaf. It's very fair is putting it lightly. Maybe for you guys it doesn't sound this loud, but for me, it is like, it's like booming, and I'm like, oh, I hate this, why do you do this to me? So normally, yeah, I would edit the audio down. I had to separate the track from the original scene to even get it in here. Well, thank you, Dieg. It's fine that you're busy. Yeah, like, and we're the only like other stuff that I'm waiting to come out is like you have a Kirby Live fan dub that I did with friends and mutuals, and that's like gonna take still a while. Animate CC, I haven't used that in years. To be honest, it was just really hard for me, and then I had to do it for a media class, and I didn't like it. But what I do is I go to Audacity. And I like I normalize the audio. And it doesn't mean I'm necessarily gonna have it be the final audio that comes out, because I feel like I can do that post-editing. Like, I just feel like, yeah, you're a part of it. So a lot of people just make jokes about that fan dub before it's even out, and I'm like, jeez. Because I said something along the lines of like, what was it? It was shut the fuck up, you xenophobic piece of shit. I had like a silent, and then did you guys let out? I'm not even gonna spoil it, because that's like I just can't. It's the best joke in the thing. I gotta keep things secret, but it's very hard, because every time someone references it, it kills us. Everyone in on it. But yeah, I'm gonna turn that music back on. For real, it was that one's already been posted to Twitter, I believe. Because I understand the use of the clip is very applicable. I'm gonna move this back to where it was, though. About 88. It's just a scene thing, so I can... Where is the... What? It's all the way over here. Come back. I'm just getting used to timing and animation. I don't know if one can tell that I've been practicing a little bit. I made sure this guy's fold wasn't so bad. I think for the animatic portion, this is just about enough for here? I don't know. Maybe I should, change some stuff when I do, like, any final, like, sketches, animation. Make sure it's, gotta make sure it's consistent. I genuinely am, like, kinda new to animation, so even though I made a full thing once, it doesn't mean I'm, like, great at it. It takes a lot of effort for me, like, because I get kinda confused with the onion skinning sometimes. And I just sometimes decide I'm going off whatever. Oh, animation and music is definitely hard. I've done it like an animatic of it, Like, I actually have it on standby. You didn't really miss anything. If you want to rewind to just like a few minutes ago, I just went over what the progress was so far. I don't know how much of a long stream this is gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be too long. It's just like a small update on progress more than an entire going through. But I shared my other stuff. I didn't expect to actually get on this project like just so easily, or like get I didn't expect you guys to say yes to me animating on it. I was surprised. I'm surprised what you did say yes to. I was like, yesterday I was like, can I have the film or tip plush, please? And also the Rouse. I'm just making stuff hard on myself at this point. But I knew I needed to sneak in references somewhere, and I wasn't gonna do it on like the main characters, but then I saw the Shy Guys and I'm like, oh, free real estate. That's a whole meme, but free real estate. I am messing with them. Except the first one, I just left kind of normal. I don't want to overdo it. References are fun when they're not overdone. CJ... Right. CJ... Kirby the Playo is one of the hosts. So if you want to ask them on Twitter, you can actually reach out to the Mario Replayed, reach out to the Mario Replayed Collab on Twitter. They pretty much follow me, but like they're on Twitter, they're advertising. They still need other animators, and there's a lot of spaces left. So like, just go ahead, ask for a server invite to their Discord, and they will. And then you can go find a spreadsheet and go find an empty scene to claim if you want to. No pressure, just like saying it's right there. It's not hard to find. They just invited me to do, I believe, art, because they thought that was probably all I do, which I can't blame them. I barely animate. I've been animating a lot more though or just like doing animatics. Thanks for the ones with the lyrics. Oh my god. Let me see, I have... One second. Because I have other stuff that I haven't shown the world as much, because I have like a bunch of shit I've animated just because I could. Stuff that I never really finished. And then, where the hell is it? The one that I haven't finished, that I should finish, or like after I get the other project done, is like this shit. It's like, what is it?
You won't like me when I'm angry.
I'm genuinely way too into this shit. Then it's not the full thing, but where is it? Another thing I've worked on that I also haven't finished is it? And then I just got lazy. I'm very tired. I couldn't even spell anymore. I got so fed up. Oh my god, that would definitely be pretty cool to see, honestly. Like, I don't know if people can tell, but I'm a sucker for animation. In fact, that's what I want to do more than art, which is why I'm getting a degree. I'm just not a sane person. I don't know what to tell you. Where is the... Where the frick is it? I just like do like shit like this whenever on a whim, and then I give up. I definitely don't remember. I don't do this for a living myself, so wrong thing. Like, I need to actually finish some of these genuinely, because not only is it just good practice, but I learn a lot. I know you put them on GIFs just as GIFs and stuff, but I do a lot of this shit. Where is it? Where is it? And the actual one I finished last year that... Oh my god. This one. Like the entire thing. Like, it looks weird in Clip Studio, but when I output it, it looks just fine. So like, it's kind of... I think it's set to render on this one, which... Yikes, but... It's because the lines are very small. It was like the only time I actually truly finished any one of my animations and gaslit myself. I was like, I can do bigger shit. I was like, if I could do this shit, maybe I can do anything. I don't know. Took forever. But yeah. Alright, enough messing around. Back to what's important right now. What the hell, dude? Where did I even put that? For now, I'm just... What the hell is happening to my voice? It just cracked? Oh. Oh no. Pretty sure he's supposed to pull a little more. not gonna have any tangents. Oh, no. Doing this thing where shit pops out every freaking hairs pop out of his mustache every single time it stretches. Look a little automatic, but bro needs to get a little bit wider. Cause he's in pain, so obviously he gets a little more cartoony and shit. Yeah, no one. No. I'm not doing. Okay, thanks. Kind of more subtle on that one. Eesh. People, I'm telling you. Hi, Rice. I'm telling you that, oh, what is it? I'm telling you, when I first released that animation, people told me they didn't believe that I wasn't an animator, and I'm like, well, sure, I didn't really do anything much. Like, I used to do, like, tiny little things, but I never had, like, completed anything, really. Like, other than, like, something small that I didn't even like, and I was, like, really young, so I just, like, came back later and did something on a whim. And then people also told me they thought I had just, like, chroma keyed somehow the original commercial, and I'm like, no. I just replicate the style. And I looked. I said rice. Not rice. Rice. It's not rice, but it's like rice. I'm used to, like, pronouncing things like Nevada and shit, so I'm like, Nevada. Yeah, sorry. It's just a res. I'm just, like, used to saying the E like res. Instead of res, I just pronounce it res. I can't tell how many people are watching, but you know what, whatever. I think that's good. You're allowed to give me feedback on this, by the way, any one of you, if you think, like, I'm seriously missing something or I'm, like, fucking something up, please tell me. I need all the feedback I can get as a new animator. And being open to it, because this is kind of like for a fresh eyes perspective. Because you know how you stare at something for a very long time. You don't see what's wrong with it until it's like after it's in motion. Because other people will be able to tell. They don't. I'm not trying to offset that. Okay. Save. I can delete things whenever I want to. What a lovely part of Clip Studio is being able to move shit wherever you want. I'm telling you, it was worth the money, even though I'm not upgrading to the newer versions right now. It's definitely worth it to me. And I love that I can change it frame 100 right here. It's GOAT right now. GOAT. You know the acronym, what the acronym for GOAT means, right? Greatest person of all time. I'm not sure this animation is a person. I get what you're trying to say, but my brain just goes literal. I think for animatic purposes, this is pretty much done, but I'm not giving him Donkey Kong like eyes. Bro's got that grippy. Boy. I don't give a shit about the first Shy Guy being cut off. However, maybe that's better? Oh. Could it lower on screen and doesn't make me go? Thanks. This is definitely... It's definitely, I'm someone who pays attention to, like, composition because I was taught about it pretty extensively in my college already. Like, I've gotten honorable mentions for art and shit, so... Technically, what's really weird for me is I'm a published artist to a small degree, but... It's just a slow grind, basically, of just learning all these things, but... Yeah. Also, yes, this is pre-cleanup, very obviously. I do not give a crap about being a little bit messy, as long as I can read it. If I was giving it to another person, maybe I'd clean it up a little more, but seeing as I'm not working with anyone right now, other than myself, I'm just doing it in a way that my brain just sees it. Like, people say chicken scratch is not good. And I understand it's like a confidence thing, but for me, my hand shakes anyway, and I've seen master animators use basically what would be called chicken scratch. Like, Back in the day, I saw people using charcoal. I hate charcoal, but I genuinely hate charcoal. I'm sorry, because I just cannot draw with it. It gets everywhere. My fingers, ugh, gets into my system and shit. I hate it. But haven't heard the term chicken scratch. Is referring to the shaky, like, inconfident lines that some artists have at first, and a lot of professionals seem to really scoff at it. Or, like, a lot of modern day professionals, I guess, like, on social media, they scoff at, ooh, a Kirby anime sound. Sorry, getting distracted mid-sentence, but, chicken scratch. Yeah, chicken scratch is when the lines are... I should be fine. I think we can move on to the next scene at this point. I don't see any need to do it. I should be... I don't know if I should use light table right now. Light table's kind of like the traditional animation thing, where they used to like take things off of the pegs. Because they have pegs in traditional, you know. Where's thumbnail size? Track labels, okay. Okay. Oh my god, my friend just drew something so pretty. How does this guy... Oh my god. Oh my god, how do you draw so well and not like you should? Oh my god. I just... Holy shit, that's realistic. It's a realistic duck. And then it's back to basically the same scene. Yeah! Yay! Oh. Yeah, the thing about it is like, it's not a duck, it's a goose, but oh my god. In my mind, I just, for whatever reason, think about ducks. It's a Canadian goose. Oh. But, yeah, other than that, people say chicken scratch is just like unprofessional and that like if you do it you're like a bad artist or incompetent. I wholeheartedly just reject that notion for like a few simple reasons. Not only did old masters use it to great effect, but also it's a fucking sketch. The construction lines are going to be fine. How I'm allowed to be messy as I want. As long as I'm reading what I put down, I feel like if I'm not messy, my whole thing falls apart and then I lose my form and function. Like, I get it, like, get more confident lines, but that's for the cleanup process. That's for afterwards. I don't like being expected to be perfect on first try. It's called trusting the process. Telling young artists that doing chicken scratch is inherently bad is just making them worse. Like, you're just sabotaging them. Like, yeah, encourage confident lines for, like, line art and stuff, but, like, that shit is so slow if you don't know what you're doing. So, like, if you want to do chicken scratch, if it's helping you build form and, like, helping you understand from your studies, and as long as it's whatever comes out, that should be, whatever comes from that type of work should be, like, yeah, it's like, I'm very vaguely familiar with animation terms at this point, but I definitely get what you mean. I really don't like people telling younger artists not to do, or just, like, even newer artists to do, like, that they're bad for using chicken scratch. Like, I'm just saying there's a time and a place where it is acceptable, and I think for the most part sketches are, and, like, if I got an honorable mention at a art show, even though I totally started with some chicken scratch before, like, diving in, I totally started with chicken scratch, and you can kind of see it. I feel like that should tell you that it doesn't really matter. Like, chicken scratch has its place in the process. I can't tell you how many, like, people just say chicken scratch bad or this bad, shading with black bad. I'm like, you don't understand. You're telling this to people who do not understand value or color theory. And it's, like, horrible. Like, you're not saying it right. You're saying, what you should say is that, if you want to shade with black, consider this type of method and this type of method. I don't believe art should ever have, like, total rules, because shading with black can look muddy, but it can also look very good if that's the intention. Like, there's a difference between cold and warm colors. I don't know, it just kind of pisses me off, honestly. Anyway. Hey. Where is it? I'm just duplicating. Duplicate. And move. But you will never know. Ah, they don't know they can't what they don't. Label. Where is it? Rename in timeline order. There we go. And I will never let anyone say copying and pasting is lazy. Work smarter, not harder. I'm drawing over it anyway. As long as the tie-downs are good. Seriously, most people are not gonna notice the claws. I'm just not copy-pasting Luigi at all. But for Bowser's claws, they are not the main part of the scene. You're gonna be looking at mostly just the talking of Luigi. I feel like I've gotten much better at lip sync, even though I've only done more. I don't know much about Sonic, I'm sorry. anyone is wondering what I'm listening to, it's just Kirby jazz. Because there's like compilations and people always go, "What are you listening to?" Just a music compilation. Except this one's just from the anime. My plush custom shit right now is not going well. Oh shit. Don't leave me, Clip Studio. Don't leave me on this. The reason I'm doing a stream is because my friends keep distracting me and making me laugh constantly. I can't get shit done. It's just... You'll just say something and I'll just start dying. One second. Let's make it... On second thought, I will go back on the... I made his claw too big. Well, not really too big, it's perspective-wise, he's really close to the camera, but... You know what, whatever. It's one of those moments I'm like, you know what, who cares? I'm trying to make Luigi stay the cute guy I know he is internally. I totally woofify. I love woofifying Luigi. And before anyone says anything, I did time it out, which is why I did do the storyboard part on paper, and then I put it in afterwards into an editing software. And then I timed it out, and I put the same files in and timed it out in Clip Studio. So all the timing stuff should be fine. Say not copy and pasting, but I believe I can use light table now. Let's turn that off. Enable. There we go, so I have the last frame as reference. God, I love light table. Oh my god. Showing you YouTube poops is the worst decision again, because oh my god. You just lost your shit at the DDD inhales a negative ion thing really hard. I'm not even sure I'm gonna be able to do this correct fully. I'm still gonna have some construction just to make sure. Gee. Bro, I need to scrunkle up him. Scrunkle the guy. Yee. Oh, No, I am drawing on the same layer. Shit. I hate that. Alright. I'll put colors on my files. He's gonna be looking a little more up at Bowser here. I definitely changed some of the assets in the storyboard just so he's actually like looking up and not straight ahead. Because I felt like it was weird. Beans! Don't bark, bro. I have my way of drawing to Luigi. Give it a little more inwards because he's like sucking on his nose. I don't know how to phrase this. He gets a little squished. It's a little more. You just get a little more squished, actually. More squished. Trying to avoid tangents. Freak. You're really trying to push the expressions here. Eesh. Yeah, I hate the Luigi dog from the cartoon because, again, why does he look like that? I don't see people talk about it enough. They just made him gray, and then they kept his normal human face on the dog so he looks like a Sphinx, but instead of a Sphinx, it's a dog. And he still has the mustache. And the king's design in that episode is even worse. I'm not a huge Mario fan, but that is something I remember in my, childhood. Good God. This does not want to be sent through with me. It's fine, it's fine. Who cares? Tangents can be a problem with anything, I think. Unless you're doing it intentionally, to which people have done it in a way that looks really cool, but it totally makes the image look flat, even if it's not. I try not, because you don't want like lines to always connect unless you're doing it intentionally to like create an effect. I did see artwork where somebody did it really, really effectively and it went really hard. But it's really not an easy thing to intentionally do that. I suppose I'll give it another hour and then I will probably be done with the stream and such, cause I didn't really plan on streaming that much anyway, so it's like whatever. I'm not doing a game or whatever. Alright. We Please. Lord. A little cross-eyed, but it's okay. It's the angle that counts. We these small things, bigger nose. Nah, not that big, but big enough, I suppose. Thank God for the little vital. Mouth shapes are obviously not my forte. He's very tense right now. Oof. I could be doing everything wrong. I don't know if anyone would be screaming at me. Eat. He just gets more and more tense, basically. Till he releases the pain. Just start to see the other button beacon, probably. You little Louie. I'm just trying to keep the forms pretty consistent. I made his irises a little small. Make this go up a little more. Got that Ike butt crack. He's just the fruit. I know. I'm very excited for chapter 3 and 4 right now, Deltarune. I've been waiting forever. It started like drive me insane. And clearly it's driven the fan base insane. A little more closed. A little less chin right here and more a little up. Alright. Crunkled. I mean, you do get a discount on it? The X version is just, if you already have Pro, just like make sure you get the discount that comes with that. Ugh. L so big and skating into the sky. Yippee. I'm not very good at talking while drawing, but didn't he? He has a dimple. Is he crunkly enough? Do I need to make him yet more crunkle? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Crunkle. Okay. Too big. More crunkle. Man. I know, my focus mode is just so silent to people though. They go like, what the hell? What happened to you? Like, that's just what it sounds like when I'm focusing. Absolute silence. And maybe a little bit of stimming on the side. Here we go. A lot of movement right there, but still. I mean, I don't seem to finish a lot, do I? Sometimes I just get a little frustrated. I don't know if anyone can tell, but I'm like nervous. Cause I'm like, what if I'm doing it all wrong? What if I'm just fucking it up? Cause I genuinely don't know what I'm doing. Beep. It's another one of those extreme poses right here. Wait. Okay, now we can see better. God, he looks weird. Hmm. Wait. Ugh. You draw your roughs in red. Maybe I should do that more. It's just I'm used to working in black and white. I got a lot to learn about animation, you know, before I can like do more of it. Perhaps using the basic pen is not the best, because usually I do use a different tool, like a pencil thing, and then I overdo it. However, there have been times in the past where I just drop that, I go like, basic brush. I don't feel like dealing with switching too much, so yeah, I end up in escargot. One I was doing is pencil brush. And it was me taking advice from someone who also did animation, who told me, just use like individual shapes, and I'm like, okay, I get your drift. Especially for like escargot, who's fairly hard to draw. However, I've gotten a lot better with drawing escargot because I just somehow managed to get in my mind that he is just two beans in a flask with a circle. I am definitely better for that, because I'm like, if I can just focus on his head and then everything else later, then I guess. Because it's like, I definitely should probably use other colors, but I get so confused. Again. He's not a centaur! We already went over this. We're not going over this here. He is an anthrosnail. He is not a centaur. Stop it! Not even a horse! How to get kicked off my stream and banned from my channel. Say that shit. Oh my god. It's ridiculous. Don't ever talk to me if you're gonna say that. Ugh. Disgusting. He's so scrunkly, though. I can't. Scrunkle man. He's the Scrunkle man. Hi, Scrunkle man. Ooh, I think this is character. Wing. I don't know if you can see the background frame, but it's one of my favorites. And I want to adapt that pretty on point. Oh, yeah. This is so awful. I hate everything. I'll be ending the stream rather soon, but trust the process. Trust the process. Yes, trust the process. Itsy. I'm just gonna use the base of the head to make sure I got those proportions right. And I'm gonna alter his shoulders may now release too. I'll do the expression part after. General marker for the eyes and the nose, stash, mouth. Or these were okay. Well, when we not gonna keep to this 100% obviously because it's an exaggerated expression. Basically cleaning up what I had. In like 8 minutes or so after this expression, I guess I'll end the stream for now because I feel like pretty satisfied right now with the progress.
I like when I can make the expression so dumb. Lopsided. A little off model and crap, but still. Eepy. Ah, shoot. Lord. Damn. Yippee. Yippee. There we go. Yippee. Sorry, you missed a lot. 1 more 6 and then yeah. So not even in this frame, bro. There we go. Excuse me, what? Anyway, I think we did well enough for now. I probably should stop for now and then yeah. And to check whatever I miss. I'm gonna say bye bye. Yeah, bye. Thank you. Thank you for coming. If you want. Yeah. Hopefully I'll have this more finished if I ever do a stream again. Hopefully I'll be I may be done before then, but I don't know. Don't know if I should post the animatic to YouTube once that part is done. But we'll see. So bye, thank you for coming. And I'll see you later.